Okay, this video is going out to Little Girl of the Sea. I know it's been a while, and I was really surprised when you made that video blog. My apologies for taking so long to respond, but it's just been one of those weeks, I'd say. So what have I been up to? From what I can remember from basically the last video you made, I think it's been 3 years, has it? Maybe 2.5? Well, I know that I'm just gonna paraphrase everything I've been doing on YouTube, but I think when you stumbled onto my blog the first time, it was one of my love blogs. I think you wrote me a message and you also did a video response to that, and that's where I actually bumped into you first, which was an emotional week, emotional weekend. That was your original channel. And then after that, you created a Little Girl of the Sea. And from that, because I know that was probably in my somewhere around my 10th or less blog that I did. But basically, I went from working from GameStop, which you probably already know, to not working at GameStop, and that's where I started doing all those anti-GameStop videos, which a lot of people supported, and for some reason a lot of people didn't support, so it was like a 50-50 type thing. And after probably a handful of videos about that, I went on to other things, but I started working at Fry's Electronics, and I stayed there for almost 4 years, and I do mean literally almost 4 years. I was let go 1 week before my anniversary, and the coincidence is I was let go on 9/11. Ha! It's funny, they couldn't think of a better day to let me go on, but again, there's really no animosity towards them. So here I am right now, and I'm unemployed and still looking for work, although I am trying to get into the voice acting gig. A friend of mine that we hopefully all know, the Pink Crusader, who I hang out with and probably talk to you almost on a daily or everyday basis, he suggested I take classes at Mount SAC. It's Mount San Antonio College, which is about 40 minutes away from me, but they're the ones that actually offer voice acting classes. It took 1 semester because to get to those classes, I had to take a prerequisite. And there were 3 of them that I had to get out of the way, and they were co-requisites. So I took all 3 at the same time. I got straight A's, and then when it came time to actually take those classes for the next semester, those classes, I should say 1, which is beginning, and the other one is advanced. But when it came time to take and sign up for these classes for this class, they actually canceled it and postponed it. And it turns out that they only postponed it for last year in the fall, but this year in spring, which means I haven't been doing anything for as far as school goes for trying to do voice acting. But I have had some friends on here, Jason, if you're watching, thank you, who he put together some video projects, and then he needed some voice actors, and I was thrilled to lend my voice, and that has given me some experience. And who knows, maybe down the line I'll get more and more, and maybe someone will have a long-term project. Because I know short-term projects are pretty good, but long-term ones are just as cool. You get to really find what this character is like and stay in that voice regardless of how it sounds. You know, you just stay with it, and you just keep going more in depth about who this character is, and it takes you on a journey. And I haven't done that yet, but hopefully one day I will. So, you know what, I guess that's about it. I'm still single. Yeah, do you think throughout this whole entire time, someone would have snagged me up or captured my heart? But apparently not. So, I don't want to say hopeless romantic, because that's one thing that I've been saying about myself for a while. You know, I've been kind of pessimistic about a lot of things, and staying optimistic, it can be difficult. But you know what? Something recently happened, and it was about a week ago, just about a week ago, and I went ahead and I asked someone out, but well, they were already dating someone. But here's the thing, is that even though it was the outcome wasn't that good, the overall thing was actually good. Meaning that even though what I was set out to try to accomplish didn't work out, the overall experience, we'll put it, did. See, for most of the times when you go and you put your feelings out there, usually you get your heart crushed, broken, and all that stuff. You notice that this person starts to avoid you and doesn't really talk to you and stuff like that, and that's where the problem happens. And in this case, it didn't. And that's one thing that I was really amazed at, is that this person and I are friends. We're on good terms. When does that happen? Well, to me, not that much. If it does happen to you, and for those of you watching, then you're lucky. But to me, it hasn't. And most of the time, I would be so afraid to put myself out there because of that. You know, who wants to go and take a chance and get heartbroken all over again, fall into depression, and who wants to go through that cycle? Anyway, so this person actually broke that cycle, which I'm actually happy about, because I feel more free, we'll put it. So if this person is watching, Spunky, thank you. Anyway, aside from that, let's see, what did I cover? I covered work. I covered somewhat my future. I covered relationships, which didn't really have too much to go on. But yeah, I don't know if you've been watching all of our other channels, maybe Our Evil Ones, or I don't know if you know Diana Kazoo, but we all kind of had a small YouTube gathering, which was pretty amazing. I mean, it was just mind-blowing, just the way that like Rich actually came all the way down here to LA, and then from there we kind of busted a mission to go to downtown Disney, and that's where we met Tim. And then from there, later on, Diana came down from where she was staying at, where she was living, and boom, just like that, 4 YouTubers. 4 awesome people met together in one spot. And we went talking, we had dinner together, which is pretty amazing. The only thing I wish is that it was would have lasted a little longer, because one day with 4 people, you need a couple of days. You do. Because, I don't know, there's just that amazing energy to see people that you've normally seen just on the screen, just like here, and to meet these people in person. I think it takes a day to just get rid of the shock, and probably a couple more days just to hang out and to just enjoy each other's company. And hopefully there will be another gathering, because I'm looking forward to that. Who knows, maybe we'll do a multi-vlog. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. And Miss Littlegirlofthesea, hopefully you've been doing some pretty awesome things. I know you've been very, very busy, probably with work, right? I mean, I know that you were finishing up college, and that was pretty stressful. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you've been up to. All the stories that maybe you might not think are important, but are pretty awesome to us. So anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for now. So I will talk to all of you later. And Miss Littlegirlofthesea, hopefully you continue to make more videos. I know there might be a few of us who don't make videos as often or anymore, but don't worry, we're still watching. And I'm pretty sure every so often you'll get a comment from us. But don't worry, we're gonna try to continue making videos. Those who do and can will, and those who can't, don't worry. Again, we're still watching and we're still gonna comment. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Welcome back.